Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Ready? Black 25 behind.
Right. He's tight right here. Tight on the right. Tight on the right. 3 down.
Hey, stop.
3 down.
49, check 49.
They go play action. Winston. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Switch it up. He was running the same plays over and over again.
A first down throw here for Rivers. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
I had to stream, only because he went in the same place.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Check 26.
To throw, Rivers. DeMarcus Lawrence make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush, they know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now.
Hey, Wood.
Rivers from his own end zone on 3rd down. Able to find the rookie from Ohio State, Paris Campbell.
That's his first time
running play there on 3rd down, but amazingly they're still short for 4th.
He stayed in
they have a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for him. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line.
Something else. That's crazy.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
I know he's not cover 2 all
to see
game.
where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Whoa.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I think this is the cover 2 he ran.
Single,
I think this is it.
Hey, you're on the
I don't like how they
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
Think that I'm coming back home.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Yeah, that's the cover 2 he was running.
This guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Damn.
From the gun, Winston.
Woo!
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Darius Leonard has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. He'll air it out deep for time, and that's caught inside the 30. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's first and 10.
I think my circle burned just broke.
I got 15. I got
Yeah, my
15.
circle burned just broke.
Wait.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. Being chased out left. And that will be
my circle
caught,
burned broke.
but out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Winston. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete.
I mean, my circle burned
Now
not broke,
third
so I'm
down.
pressing circle.
So
Get back out of it,
back-to-back
but it won't let me out of the
incompletions.
circle.
3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Dancing to his left. That's caught. It's Thomas. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I don't like that, bro. I just might get thrown out of bounds.
To the air again with Winston. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Xavier Rhodes, the quarterback, there in coverage.
Should I go for like another touchdown play? We'll see how it is. I take a 15-yard and kick a field goal if I got to.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Again, it's Winston. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
You can knock my car. Yellow, blue, line stars. And that's really crazy. He's really running different stuff.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. Another try after the first down sack. Rivers into a intercepted.
I gave him the
Picked
run.
up by Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, the rookie from Florida. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. The last run got 3, now here's 2nd and 7. They go to Elliott again, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. Winston from the gun on 3rd down. And that's caught by Smith. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3 and out. Now Winston. He gets it to Thomas. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. Elliott. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
You see what I'm talking about? Look at this. I can't even motion. I mean, like, audibly.
Jameis to throw it. He's got Smith here. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Ready, blue ready. Green, double thing.
Now Elliott.
Yeah,
and a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. One man in the backfield, that's Elliott on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
3rd and goal, Winston. Escaping the pressure right.
And he moved. And why did he move?
Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Everything to clear up.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Rivers. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's intercepted. It's the all-pro corner, Stephon Gilmore. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
He had
whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
From just shy of midfield, Winston. That one complete to Elliott. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Winston now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. To throw is Winston. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Justin Houston has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. That's a gain of 4 here in the fourth quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard.
Only if he was going the other way. I'm about to do it, y'all.
3rd and long for Winston. Gonna throw deep for the end zone. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Let's go on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Yeah, I can't keep that big my language like Rosetta Stone.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys,
Lattimore's not a good coverage.
Right, throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here.
That's
Sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5.
Hey, Rocket! Protein, spell. Come to the wall. Right there. 54. Right there. 54. Load it. Yo. Load it. Yo.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. Nowhere to escape.
It was a blown coverage. Whoever's watching seen that.
Kiko Alonso gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A.
Red.
Throwing on 2nd down. Rivers is going to float this over the middle deep. And this is going to wind up incomplete.
That's not rookie.
The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. Deep ball, short ball. That was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
Got an open man. That's Campbell.
No.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Rivers now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. From the gun, Rivers. He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rivers. Complete to Hilton. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Rivers again. And that's intercepted. It's the all-pro corner, Stephon Gilmore. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
I speak like this.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one, that didn't bother you too much last time.
And that right there should have been a pick. But it's like, when he threw that and I clicked on him, it's like it was a barrier stopping me from cutting the passing lane on. It's like it wanted me to take that angle and like that type of animation. Because in real life, nobody's just going to do that. He's going to cut that off and pick it off.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's mad as shit.
Zero. Hey, echo. 47 is the mic.
Throwing again. Rivers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. The Colts on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And he's got his man Hilton.
That's my fault.
A gain of 22. Rivers now just 6 of 16 through the air, but he does have a 1st and 10 here. Throwing, Rivers, looking deep for Hilton. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
That's my fault.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. Extra point forthcoming.
We keep on losing. Oh, wow.
I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they got an answer for it.
12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Winston, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. After the sack on first down, Winston looking long for Thomas. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
I remember a coach told me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Winston. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. This is caught inside the 15.
Usually that's my bread and butter right
Take
there.
it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Michael Thomas, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Looks good on the extra point. And that will make this a 19-point game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
I wanna play man, but it's like
the Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running.
In trouble here. Down he goes. Back at the 8.
I thought the inside was going
Demarcus Lawrence has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. To try again after the sack. Rivers.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short game. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It was a veteran safety, Malcolm Jenkins, who got a hand in there to disrupt it. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense.
Oh, he paused it.
Coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Yep.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Mike 13, Mike 13. Hey, wahoo! You.
You gotta run it quick too, bro.
Hey, ready? Behind.
Now Rivers at 4th down. This is incomplete.
Might go for another
Veteran
touchdown.
Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
It doesn't take a fucking rocket science to figure that one out.
They're looking to throw this. Winston looking long for Got him.
Sure, and take a rocket scientist to figure out.
It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz with the extra point, and that will bump the lead up to 26. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
Hopefully he takes it. Nope. He don't take it.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once who was down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Rivers to throw it. No escape, and he goes down.
Well, guys. 9:35, you see how it
So this one a victory here for New Orleans, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime
you
obviously hit home.
Heard your ass
I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for New Orleans, they continue to roll as the win gets them to 12-2 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Colts, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Alright, hold on. What'd I get?
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog.
He literally ran the same play. I mean, I still could save the clip.